Okay, hi everyone. So, my topic for our creative project was internet infidelity. It's talked a lot about in chapter 14. And also a deep dive into pornography and how, because that's like a part of internet infidelity, and how pornography or internet infidelity destroys family relationships, relationships in general in the family unit. So, that's kind of what I deep dived into. And so I used a lot of resources from chapter 14, chapter 8, and chapter 2 of the textbook. And then lots of other sources online and a few podcasts and TED Talks. So that was really cool. My rationale pretty much just explains exactly what my topic is, the effects of pornography and internet infidelity on family relationships. And so I talk a lot about each of the sources that I found, which state a lot of facts about the effects of pornography, how it influences family relationships, just like all things pornography. It's a topic I'm very passionate about. I think it's a huge problem and it needs to be talked about more, and that's why I chose it as my final. So my creative project, we filmed a podcast about all of these topics. And so I just had 4 younger adults share experiences that they've had with pornography exposure and addictions some of them have had, and also how communication can prevent or change pornography addiction, and also internet infidelity as a whole. And so we recorded like a 25 minute podcast video about pornography just here in my apartment. And the questions that I asked were all questions that I found or made up based on the readings that I did throughout my articles. And so I would read an article. If it spurred some kind of thought or gave information that I thought they should know, I would write out a question that would keep the conversation going, to kind of direct it where I needed it to go. And so it was pretty cool because none of them knew what the questions were or kind of what I was going for. But one of the kids named Avery in the video seemed to comment exactly in alignment with the quotes that I had taken from the textbook. So he'd say something and then I just had a quote written down from the textbook that perfectly aligned with what he said. So anyways, my project was like a podcast video, and it's very cool, I think. And it was just cool to hear different perspectives and how we can address the pornography problem that we're experiencing in our world in a way that can help people overcome it. And so my project shares the scholarly information because I make quite a few references to websites or things that I've read, also the textbook, and everything that we're talking about is in relation to what I had read and gone through. So it was pretty cool, and I feel like it's very engaging because there's personal experiences, there's facts, there's like mind-blowing content, and so I think it was a great video. It was obviously just like a rough go at it, but we actually want to make a difference, and so this was a good start to kind of understand what it will take to put these changes into place. And so anyways, that was it.